Right guys, welcome back to a new video. Today I am recording on my iPad, so it may look a little bit different with the quality of the screen and whatnot, but I just thought I would do a bit of a quick update on my setup. As you can see now, I am running 6 monitors, as you can see here. This is the reason I haven't been posting as much, just purely because I've been trying to set this up, and obviously it's quite time consuming. So as you can see, I have 6 monitors. I have 4 24-inch Asus monitors, so you can see the top and the bottom of these two here. If I just stand back a little bit, just for the focus. So these two top and bottom, they are two 24-inch Asus screens. They're only about 120 quid. And then the top screen up here is a LG ultra wide 25-inch. My original plan was to have all Asus screens at the top, and then at the bottom all LG ultra wides at the bottom. But they're a pain to record with because they're so wide. It's difficult to record with. The reason is they are 250 by 2560 by 1920, so the resolution was a lot better than 1080p. But I've had to just substitute basically put it on the top. So the bottom screen here is the 27-inch Asus, so basically like the 24s but just a little bit bigger. But then we have 2 Asus 24s as well. So where the screens are now and the websites and screens that I have on at the moment are basically what I have for my setup. So you can see on the bottom left here, this is my trade ideas here. So this is this stock scanner that is basically scanning the market. And then the top screen up here is a live screen of live YouTube stream of some guy I follow every morning. And then the 2 top screens are for live charting websites. So that is TC2000, and I use that platform to basically chart my the stocks that I'm about to get into. And then the bottom 27-inch screen is for my actual trading platform. At the moment I am using Clomex. And then to the bottom right we have the Excel sheet, and this Excel sheet is basically, it has around 5 to 6 different Excel sheets that I can switch between. And at the moment this one just works out my my risk per trade, my stop loss, my entry price, and my profit loss ratio and everything. So that's for shorting and also for longing. So that is basically the setup at the moment. You can see my tower down here. The mess is quite messy at the back. When I move into my new flat in a couple of months' time, I will basically try and make that a little bit more cleaner. But that's kind of how we are looking at the moment. I just thought I would get this video out just so I can kind of put some content on, because I haven't actually done any YouTube videos for about a week now. We're just coming up to a week. I have recorded 2 days, but I've been trading in the demo account, and I have been profitable. I think 2 days. But I've only traded 3 days of the week, so I missed out on Monday. So I've been profitable 2 out of 3 days. So today we'll see what we look like. I will do a video today and hopefully record the screen and stuff. So yeah, guys, just to add on to this video, I just wanted to go through some of the components that my tower actually has, just in case you are thinking of building a setup like mine or similar to mine. Basically, these are the components that I have, but I have also added a extra graphics card, which I'll show you, which I'll go through in a second. So we have an Intel Core i7 7700, 3.6 gigahertz. It's got turbo boost, which goes up to 4.2. So then we've got the GeForce GTX. This is the 1050 Ti, and this is a 4 gig graphics card, and this supports about 3 monitors. I think you can use the VG cable, the HDMI cable, and then the DP, which is the DisplayPort to HDMI cable. So you have to buy the DisplayPort separately, and then if you've got a HDMI cable, you basically just put the DisplayPort into the graphics card in the back of the tower, and then use the external slot to basically put the HDMI cable into that, and then basically the other end of the HDMI goes into your monitor. So you can support, I think, 3 monitors with the graphics card that I've got, but I also brought a GeForce, I think this is it was a 1070, so I brought a 1070 which can support, I believe, 6 monitors. So in total I could probably support about 9, but I'm only running 6 monitors, so I should be absolutely fine with the graphics.
And then we've got, following that, we have the memory, which is a 16 gig, 2 slots of the 8 gig memory. And then we also have a 1 gig hard drive, which is a solid state hard drive. They are faster and a lot better for the computer to run on. Then we have the motherboard, which is Asus Prime B250. It's not an amazing motherboard, but it's not terrible. It's like within the middle, you know. It's like in that middle range of being okay and not so okay. So I looked at the reviews, and they were they had a lot of 5-star reviews. I think they only had like a 5% 1-star and about a 4% 2-star. So the majority of the percentage of the reviews were 4 and 5 stars. I think that cost about £90 or something like that. And then we have Windows 10 installed. I had a sound card as well, but unfortunately I had to take that out. It was only £20. I'm not quite sure why I actually included that into this custom built system, but unfortunately, yeah, I just brought a sound card thinking it would be a bit something good for the computer. I had to take that out when I fitted the graphics card, the 1070 GeForce NVIDIA graphics card, because there was only 2 slots basically that could be used. So one was taken up, the 1050, and then I had the sound card in there, so I had to take the sound card out so I could put the 1070 in there next to the 1050. It's basically what is making up my tower. So we have some fans in there. I also added some other fans as well, but other than that, that is basically the tower setup. So I think that's going to conclude this video. Thank you for watching, guys, and I will see you all in the next video.